All Super Pro wrestle persons are highly trained professional athletes. Do not attempt to copy their performances or actions. This program is solely intended for your viewing pleasure.
Moves have been missed.
She fell flat on my face. It was pure embarrassing.
Physics have been broken.
What the fuck happened there?
Laws of time and space shattered in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the glitches are real. Whoever you are, whatever you do, please don't look at this at home.
Hello, welcome back, etc. Match!
Fight!
Big Milk Boy versus EJ. So let's see. Cody's on 5 wins, 8 losses. EJ is on 6 wins and 7.
They are knocking lumps at each other. EJ gets the win. Every time, every time. Nope. EJ moving up to 14 points. Next up, Jason Jackpots versus Stars and Solace. Today, Lord, we are Benny Hill in matches because I've just got so much to get through.
Fight.
Much? Yeah, heck. Turns out booking a 64-person G1 style tournament was not my smartest move. So we're just I'm trying to get through a bulk of matches this weekend. About that, yeah, heck. So basically I'm just using this to try and get through a bulk of matches to get to the sort of end game of the tournament, because that's when most of the excitement is anyway. It's like the guy from The Darkness once said, Chainsaw, if something's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. I appreciate that. Heck. Like the C64 part is basically just the old Commodore 64 logo, but all the rest of it's me. %88 for that one. which is the 5th win for Jason Jackpot. Meanwhile, I just update the table. And your next match is Sasha Rose versus Dr. Thunder. Actually, I left them all. My favourite of the Dino Sang entrance themes is still the purple stuff one. I don't think it would ever happen, heck, because 500 creator wrestler slots would be a good thing in a WWE game. That's not going to happen, unfortunately. Fork! Fork! Sasha getting the win there. Only 84%, that's a shame. Board is updated. And again, for the benefit of anyone who missed it earlier, I do have a Google Doc where I update the table as the show goes on. Your next match is Firehawk Centauro versus Alex King. That's the thing, Iwan. You don't play Fire Pro Wrestling. You sim Fire Pro Wrestling. That sounds cool, Heck.
Bring it! Bring it! Bring it!
Good old Fire Pro Benny Hill Wrestling. Said, Heck, if you had a wrestling game that played like, you know, like No Mercy, Revenge, all those games, but had the create a wrestler depth that Fire Pro has, did I make not all of these? So this tournament, Nightwing, it's a combination of characters created by me, created by friends, some based on friends. Like these two characters here, I didn't make either of them. Alex King there in the green and black was created by Ever So British in the chat. And Firehawk Centaur was created by Firehawk, who's also a Fire Pro streamer. The only things in this match I made were the ring and the ref. Up to 90%. King moves up to 14 points. Firehawk does not. Next match will be Christian Perry versus Jordan Casanova. I could be misremembering here, but wasn't there a 3D Fire Pro game for, like, I think the Dreamcast? And it kind of bombed, and that was what, because people preferred it as 2D? I could be wrong here. Fire Pro Returns was not 3D, no. Fire Pro Returns, Roberta, was basically like this, with a couple of exceptions. Like there's a couple of things you can do in this that you can't do in Fire Pro Returns. No, I'm not talking about that one, Dawnbreaker. I remember that one, and we do not talk about that one. Because, like, Roberta, if you look, you know, like, the heads that are in the game on this? Oh, a win for Christian Perry. If you look through the heads on this, you'll see that some of them are, like, not as high quality imaging as the rest of them. Those heads from Returns. On your cell, Christian Perry. 91% win. That moves Christian up to 12 points. Jordan remains on 16. Your next match will be J. Kells versus Big Willie-isms. Yeah, I know the Game Boy. I never played the Game Boy.
Me. Just me.
Just me, nobody else. I remember, like, I never played the Game Boy Advance one, but I remember it being, like, very, very popular. That's a very good way of putting it as well, Heck. I did like WCW versus the World, but there was so much added in the future WCW games, the AKI ones at least, that made it almost obsolete. I really liked the music in WCW versus the World.
Fight.
Did any of the I believe Mayhem and Backstage Assault had the wall, Roberta. Well, maybe not Mayhem, but Backstage Assault did. Yeah, the thing is, look, I know people who aren't even that into wrestling who played the Fire Pro games on the Game Boy Advance. Hello, Dougie. How you doing? Because, like, as much as everyone fawns over, like, No Mercy and to a lesser extent WrestleMania 2000, I have a big soft spot for WCW NWO Revenge. Because at the time I was definitely more of a WCW guy. Well, I say that, Chainsaw, like, people who enjoy wrestling but aren't as heavily into it as we are. Doing alright, yeah. I've had a big lazy day today, Doogie. Win for Big Willie Isms. Hello, anyone that's coming in. The reason all the matches are fast is because I'm booking a big G1 style tournament with 64 people in it. I've recently just realised the enormity of that, so I'm just trying to wrap this weekend on stream, trying to rattle through as many matches as I can because it has been an endeavour. That moves Big Willie up to 9 points. Had a very, very poor start to the tournament, but has started to put some good results together.
About the penis.
Go ahead then, tell us about the penis. Meantime, our next match is Rosenthorn versus Scotty 2 Clarkie. Yeah, that would be a thing I would make happen if I could. Like, if someone does that alert, you know, that we're going to be talking about the penis, and all of a sudden, just like a cam appears on them, they appear on the stream, and it's like a spotlight on them. In the meantime, while these matches happen, we're just hanging around chatting shit, and you are all welcome to join us. Sin Cara did have a penis shirt. I wanted that shirt. Just for, you know, like the novelty of it, I guess. And Hulk Hogan is not a penis, Roberto, because penises are useful. Penises have a purpose in the world. Hulk Hogan does not. Exactly, Spike Dragon. In Scotland, I would guess it's like, and anyone who in the chat who is Scottish or who's spent time in Scotland will be able to back me up on this. It's like there's a difference between calling someone an arse and calling someone an arsehole. Big difference. Like, you can call someone an arse, and that's like, you know, like your pal's being a bit silly kind of thing. Oh, don't be an arse. But if you tell someone don't be an arsehole, that means they've fucked up. If anyone would do it, I think it's Deadlock. I would not put it past Deadlock to put that out. So a win for the Swedish Ace. Finally getting some results together himself. Next match is Pumpkin Spice. Oh, you're going to be split on this one. Pumpkin Spice versus Forever Craig. Do you find that amusing? Of course. Hey, Starjan, how you doing? No, we have a quick look at the group. So, I mean, Pumpkin Spice is doing well. Well-ish. Upper mid-table, 7 wins, 6 losses. Forever Craig's on 9 wins and 4 losses. Composed for the game, I believe, Roberto. Because, like, the tune that's in it is basically a reworked version of one of the tunes from Returns. I might do some of that eventually at some point once I've got the bulk of this shit out of the way, Jim. Oh, if anyone didn't catch the Phasmo stuff last night, so Rush was saying, because I was telling Rush about the guest booker thing with Sway Archer, and she was saying she thinks that RJ City versus Sunny Kiss has happened, like somewhere up in Canada.
You bastard. You bastard.
I have no idea why that worked. It's got flagged, Jim. Automod did not like trainees. And with 69% of the vote, Pumpkin Spice does it. Yep. I have no... The only thing I can guess is that it thinks it's a badly misspelled, like, transphobic slur or something. That's the only thing I can humanly think of. Next up, by the way, Silverhawk versus Heroic Emu. like, and the thing is, right, I get it in the sense that it's nice that they're seemingly taking that kind of shit seriously, but that's, like, flagging a word like that is being a bit fucking over enthusiastic about it. What I'll do as well for Roberta, even though this will be a Benny Hill match, I will put on that music from Returns that I was on about, that the music in this is a rework of, just so you can hear what I'm on about. Right, Spike Dragon?
Fight.
And I realise here it sounds completely different, but it's the same tune, melody, etc. It's just arranged differently. And without lyrics. It's actually the same with, like, the default tunes in the game that you can have as BGM are basically just reworked versions of tunes for the old Fire Pro games. Oh yeah, if he's in the junior one, then I'm not playing that on stream, British. Oh, little crow. Silverhawk gets the win.
There's nothing like the ecstasy of a good beating.
Ah. 88%, so let's have a look, see what that does to the table. Silverhawk moves up to 18 points. Heroic Emu remains on 60. Our next match will be Buffed Catwell versus 50-Foot Blake. Well, Yujiro Takahashi, as established by Sway Archer, is the leader of Creep Squad Japan. Here's the thing as well, because I'm terrible at accents.
Fight.
can't even do a Geordie accent without turning into the pretend Indian racist guy out of the Johnny Five films. I can do my pre-WWE Drew Galloway and that's about it. Good old Ted Ishimori. Something I can pronounce. Damn it, he does it again. Curse you, pig. Da, 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 da. %. Our next match, Calypso Sage versus Elijah King. Betting for that's up already. 50-foot Blake moves back level at the top. Obviously pending other results. Here we go. I imagine I'm just dressing the same British, but any merch that says Taiji Ishimori on it says Ted instead. These two kind of battering each other silly. Leg drop off the top. DDT. Knees. At this rate, they might hit the time limit. Holy moly. And he does it again. Who the fuck's his music? Ah, there we go. Took its time to load in for whatever reason, 100%. First one in Block B tonight, by the way. Moves King up to 21 points. Cali is further down on foot, down on 8 points. I think King's got the highest. Yeah, King's got the highest average in Block B right now as well. He's just been having banger after banger. Next up, Raibuka versus Stephen Morgan. And for that, live already, it'll be starting momentarily. There we go.
Fight.
Imagine if Raibuka wins this, because Raibuka is foot of the table, rock bottom, one win. Raibuka's record is 1 win, 12 losses. Stephen Morgan, right up at the top, 11 wins, 2 losses.
Are you ready?
Can he do the thing? Right, Booker nearly got him there. But it was not enough. Stephen Morgan wins again. That scored 84. Your next match will be Geese Walker versus Mark Ansoni. Right, Booker remains rooted to the bottom of the table. Whereas up at the other end, Stephen Morgan now on 24 points. The highest amount that anyone holds in either block at this moment. That would be cool, Jim. I mean, I don't know how it would work, obviously with like rights and stuff, because Moxley's signed to AEW, but I would enjoy it. You could get him and like Lance Archer in there. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, like in like our own wee fantasy dreamland. Yeah, I would dig that. That would be cool. I mean, chances are they're never going to do another update for this game. I think they're done with it completely. But I would enjoy that.
Fight!
Stardom Fighting Road would have been cool. There was a rumour for a while, and I would have loved this. There was a rumour for a while that they were actually going to add in a DDT roster as well. If nothing else, if that had happened, like the time when they were doing the roster DLC packs, you could have potentially had Speedball in the game. Bit of the hip swinging for the Geese there. Saki Akai would have been great in it as well. Hell, even potentially Ladybeard. Reika Saike as well. Because that's the thing, doing a DDT roster may have potentially led to like a Tokyo Joshi Pro roster. Yeah, I did say Speedball, Spike Dragon, and that would have been awesome. Chris Brooks. Was Chris Brooks signed at the time? I think he might have come in and by all means, anyone correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think he came in towards the end of them doing stuff in Fire Pro. Definitely. Not sure. Dawnbreaker might know the gym. So a 91% win for Mark and Sony. No shame for Geese on that one, since and Sony's on fire at the moment. Getting a lot of 91s, I'm noticing. So that moves Ansoni up to 23 points. Geese Walker remains on 14. So that puts Ansoni second. Obviously pending the result of the Senator Phillips match still to come. But next up, a big rematch here. Justine Sen versus Bulldozer Sherman. And the reason I say this is a big rematch is because this was a match on the final day of Block B last year. And it went to a time limit draw. And that time limit draw basically was what stopped Bulldozer Sherman from getting to the finals. You can bet on the outcome of this one right now, by the way. Justine Sen versus Bulldozer Sherman. Can Bulldozer right the wrong that he felt was done to him last year? God damn. I mean, not a long match, it won't be a highly rated match. But he came out here to make a fucking point. I mean, 61, he's not going to be bothered by the rating. He wanted that result. And by fuck, he got it. And what does that do for Bulldozer Sherman? That puts him up on 22 points. So basically level in third place as it stands with 50-foot Blake. Justine Sen remains on 9 points. Your next match Holly Roode versus Alan Rogue. Now this is another rematch. This one happened a couple of months ago. Alan Rogue, of course, the current Super Pro Wrestle Grand Champion, successfully defended that title against Holly Roode a few months ago. Holly Roode or Alan Rogue? Place your bets now. Here we go.
Fight!
And I realised this is a bit less dramatic than doing the match's regular speed. But I need to get through a lot of them. But I wanted to do it this way instead of like simming them like some people suggested. So that this way people can see the matches are happening, they're happening fairly, and I'm not like fucking with the results or anything. And as I said, it's toward the end. It's toward the end when there's like a few people still in the race. That's when it gets exciting. And as I said, I'm probably going to enact a mercy rule as well. So, like, if one of the blocks gets to a point where someone's at the top and he does it again. And what the fuck? What are you doing, Rogue? Yeah, if it gets to the point in one of the blocks where someone is so far ahead that mathematically they cannot be caught, I will call that. I'll like stop that group then and there, like call like in a mercy rule, basically. So Alan Rogue, who kind of faltered the last few match days, finally getting some more points on the board. Holly Roode remains on 18 points. Not out of the race yet by any stretch of the imagination, but results like that will hurt him. Your main event tonight on this block, I'm going to do more afterwards because as I said I need to keep going. Garnet Neil Donna versus Senator Phillips. So Garnet, who had a very poor start, has started to come back into it a bit. Up against Senator Phillips, who's fighting right up near the top of the table. Let's go, baby.
Fight. Give up.
Weirdly, not many people betting on Senator Phillips, which is odd given the record he has in this thing. And for anyone wondering, Garnet is on 3 wins, 10 losses. Senator Phillips is on 10 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. That's true, everyone does love Garnet. Senator Phillips, if you were running for Senator, he'd vote for you. Garnet nearly stole it there. Because make no mistake, Garnet is the underdog in this one. Garnet more than holding their own though. I say right as Garnet loses. .94% in victory. Senator Phillips there moves Senator up to 23 points. Level with Mark Ansoni, joint second.